Oh, Bambi, I won't lie.
That's how I feel about. Okay, this next question is going to be like a two-parter in a sense. I wanted to ask you about older videos in general, because I don't know if you noticed this about my channel, but every single video I made in 2017 and 2018 is deleted. I got rid of all of them. The earliest video on my channel is my 5 songs that don't match the rapper style video, and that was uploaded like March 2019. I didn't start YouTube in March 2019. Like, I was here way longer than that, but I deleted them all for a few reasons. Some I deleted because like the views was just like hella low. Like the video was up like 3 years and had like 1,000 views. And I'm just like, why do I have this on here? Like I just deleted it. Some of them editing purposes, like the audio quality was just shitty. Some of them I just didn't even agree with my own opinion anymore. I was like, oh yeah, let me delete this for somebody try to catch me on it. Somebody catch me slipping. And I just deleted them all. And I don't regret them either. I just got rid of all of my old videos, the XXL ones and pretty much all the other ones, like some for demonetized purposes. Like I had a video called JID's Voice is Annoying. It was decent in views, had like 160,000. And then I made the video summer 2018 out of fucking nowhere. In the summer 2019, I got a video saying it got copyright claimed for a JID song that I played. And I was like, you know what? Forget it. And I just deleted the video. So the reason I brought that up to you was the first part of this 2-part question is the deleting the older videos, because I just looked at your channel like right now and you have some like older reactions to like Bryson Tiller songs or whatnot. These got like 700 views in like 3 years. I'm like, why does he have these on here?
Yo, those were like all the videos before Best Rap Song each year. That was when I was like at 20 subs. So yeah, like that was Bryson Tiller reactions. I think there's a Flower Boy reaction that I made that has like 1,000 views, but I made that when I like no one knew who I was.
It's at 11,000 now. I just saw it.
Is it? Dang.
Yeah.
What the heck?
But there's some who got like your Jordan Lucas, just like you reaction, like 2,000. All the Bryson Tiller ones like 700, 600. You way better than me, bro. I would have deleted these videos a long time ago. Not even because the views, like the videos are kind of short. Like the Bryson Tiller ones, bro, was only like 80 seconds. I'm like
a minute.
Yeah. I'm like, I would have deleted those a long time ago, dog.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. But the thing about that like I know we in the DMs, I was talking about, I was thinking of starting a new channel. Like the reason is because like I wanted like to start brand new because of that. Like all my old videos, like I don't want to delete them, but I'm like, my opinions have changed, the editing. Some of the editing isn't that good, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I've like fully come to that decision yet.
That's actually something I want to, that's why I brought this question up, because people tell me, oh, you shouldn't have deleted your old videos because you can look at them as like a time capsule kind of thing. You can see your growth in your channel and your editing and stuff. I'm like, I know the growth in my channel just by my own memory. I don't have to keep these dusty ass videos on here for me to see that. So you said just now like that you didn't want to delete like these Bryson Tiller ones, for example. You said I don't want to delete them. Like my honest question to you is like, why not? Like how come you want to keep those on there? And I just found another one. Why YouTube diss tracks become so popular? That's at 1,600 right now. So I'm like, these videos like, but they super old. Like don't nobody watch them anymore. Like why wouldn't you delete them?
I just never really like paid enough mind to them. I've just moved on from them, you know?
Okay.
It's just like, I'm just focused on the next video, you know?
Yeah, I'm the complete opposite. I always look back at my older videos and just see, I'm like, do I still even agree with my opinion in this video? Like, what do I think about this now?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just got rid of so many ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
In regards to that too, like the second part of this two-parter is blocked videos. So you mentioned your top 20 rappers in the 20s video, and I watched that video earlier today. I had to do my little Isaiah research like for a hot minute. Some of the stuff I'm telling you I already knew. Other stuff I had to like research it before I brought it up. And in your top 20 rappers in their 20s video, you had said, I'm about to change my style from compilation style to like explanation style. I'm about to just start talking about the entries instead of just playing music for 8-9 minutes. And you said it's because your channel got demonetized, and you was like, if you go back and look at my channel, you'll see that a lot of my old compilation style videos got blocked. So I don't want to make them like that anymore. Here's the thing with that. Because at first I didn't even know that you knew that you had a lot of blocked videos, but after I watched that intro, I was like, okay, so he does know. The thing with that, I went to your channel and counted. You have 23 videos on your channel that are blocked. Like the moment you click on it, 23, bro.
I didn't even know that, bro.
The moment you click on it, it says this video has been blocked by WMG, UMG, whatever. So I started wondering. I'm like, because at first, like I said, at first I thought you didn't know that they was blocked, but then you said it in your top 20 rappers in the 20 videos. So I'm like, okay, he's aware that he has some blocked videos on here. So I'm like, after I counted, I saw it was 23. That's why I wanted to ask you. I'm like, do you just leave them up there on purpose? Like, how come you never privated or deleted those videos if you know that they're blocked? How come you just left them on there?
Well, the thing is, like, if I click on the video, like sometimes I'll go through my YouTube studio and look at which ones are blocked. But like the thing is, I don't know if it's just me, like, because I don't know what it is, but I feel like YouTube's like there's doing some weird shit behind the scenes of my channel because they'll notify me when a video is claimed, but it will never tell me when it's actually blocked. So I'm like, what?
It was like that with my videos too. Sometimes they would. Other times I'll have to just go into my studio tab and just see. It'll be like blocked worldwide, and I'll be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, and it's frustrating as hell, and that's why I had like if I kept doing that style of content, like it would just every video would keep getting blocked. Because like even today, I was to like let me look on my Gmail. I just got 3 emails this morning of copyright claims on videos from 2018.
You still get those emails?
Yes, bro. They're still going after those old videos.
Gosh.
And I don't get it because they've already been copyrighted. So they're like copyrighting them like for the 4th or 5th time.
They want their share of like each song.
For real. I'm like, dang, just give it a break.
Cause I look at, I'm somebody where I don't like to keep things that I don't necessarily need or like kind of like clutter in a sense. If I feel something that's like clutter in my space, or like even it can be in real life or it can be like digital, like email or even YouTube videos. So that's why I got rid of all my older ones. Cause I'm like, this just makes my channel look like messy. I don't want nobody going to my old videos and like they not able to watch them because they're blocked or something. I just look at it as a cleansing process. And after I counted and saw 23, I'm like, this dude has 23 blocked videos on his channel that he just has just sitting here. I'm like, does he just not go through these or something?
Yeah, and that's honestly why, because like I don't like want to hold on to them just as like a symbol of how much I've grown, but I also don't like, it's kind of like I don't want to delete them, but I also don't look back at them and like, oh, thank God I'm so different now, because I don't even watch my videos really. But yeah, that's why I've been considering starting a new channel, like I've been saying, is because my old channel has just been so much history and so many changes in content over the years that I kind of like I'm still deciding. I don't know whether I should just start fresh or just continue and then just keep going with the new style of content that I want to do.
It sounds like clickbait now that I think about it. Like, imagine somebody is scrolling through your channel and like, oh, snap, he made a best 20 rap beats of whatever. This video is blocked. You can't watch it. Imagine somebody dealing with that 23 times, bro.
Yeah, we were just answering most of my questions just through conversation. Like 2 of them I have written are what's the biggest? Yeah, 2 of them I had written are what rapper had the biggest impact on your life and what album had the biggest impact of your life, and we already got into that. I mean, technically, you know.
Yeah, it was the Eminem thing. It was an impact in the sense of that's what made me want to start listening to everybody's music. I'm not the type of person that just listens to like singles, all the popular ones anymore. I'm gonna actually go through the entire thing. And all of my favorite rappers, even though I may not have sat down and listened to everything, all of my favorite rappers I've heard like all of their music. And that's why I was so surprised that you said that you haven't listened to J. Cole's mixtapes in so long. He was like, he's like my number 1 favorite rapper, but I never heard his mixtapes. I'm like, boy, you missing out tough as hell. To come up, to warm up, Friday Night Lights. I'm like, boy, you better go listen to those.
And you want to know the thing, man? I still haven't listened to the mixtapes, bro.
And oh my God,
J. Cole fans are gonna fucking crucify me for that, bro. I'm sorry.
Is this guy serious, bro?
The thing is, like, I've changed the way I listen to music, and the reason I wouldn't go back and listen to like the old projects from rappers that I actually liked is because I used to like listen to every single new album that came out, and I used to listen to every single album that was recommended to me. And like at the end of the day, like my knowledge of music and my taste, like it grew a lot, but like that. It kind of like took away the joy of discovering new music because I couldn't fully digest albums, and half the time I was listening to artists that I have never heard of, and that's not really a bad thing. But I had this such a long list, like on my notes app, there's like a list of like 40 or 50 albums I still have to get around to, and you know the J. Cole mixtapes are on that list.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. I don't know if you've seen like my overall opinion of Logic. But Logic is the rapper that made me and this correlates exactly what you just said. Logic is the rapper that made me realize I've made up my mind to not listen to an artist's music or listen to an album just because everybody else says it's a good album. if it's something that I personally don't enjoy or something I'm personally not interested in, then I'm not gonna listen to it. And the reason it happened with Logic is simply because my 5 rappers I refuse to listen to video. I had Logic on there, and I had so many people coming at me like, bro, you got to go check out his Young Sinatra mixtape, bro. He fell off like 2017 with everybody, and he may be ass now with the Confession of a Dangerous Mind, but bro, you got to go back and listen to everything before that. I'm like, all right, bro, I'll check him out. I'll see how he is. So I listened to every Logic project from pretty much since he started till 2014 with Under Pressure. And Under Pressure was that was the last straw for me. Listening to everything else like Young Broken Infamous, Young Sinatra, Undeniable, Welcome to Forever. I think those are the names of them. All of those mixtapes, bro. And then Under Pressure, that's when I gave up. I realized that Logic is somebody who is a great rapper. I'm not entertained at all by his music, bro. A lot of the songs because some of them fucking mixtapes were long as hell. Like the Young Sinatra, there was like 24 songs. I'm like, God damn. And what happened was, bro, I was just coming across so many songs where the project in general, I felt like I was forcing myself to listen to it just because everybody else was telling me how great they were, but I wasn't actually enjoying it. Like, I didn't care for them. Like, it was just, Logic's music was just like background music to me. I was just sitting there listening like, all right, next song. All right, next song. It was nothing that was hitting me like that.
Yeah, and that was the same way with me. Like, I would, like, almost all the albums I was listening to, I felt like it was just something I had.
It was just a sound playing in your ear.
It was just like it was like a soundtrack while I'm like doing something else. I wasn't actually like in the music, and I was like, and then one day I was like, man, this is not even like how you're supposed to listen to music. You're supposed to like absorb it and take in the message and let it grow on you. You know.
I didn't even know that CDTV Productions and Blackie Speaks had a collab video until I went through that period of listening to Logic. They made a top 10 best Logic songs, and they was like alternating between each video. I mean, each entry on the list. I was like, you got a collab video with Blackie Speaks? Like, damn, I didn't know that. But yeah, Blackie Speaks, this is going to be something that sounds very like off the wall. You probably never heard anybody say this about Logic, but he makes great skateboarding music, in my opinion. Like the beats that he has and the way he rhymes. I was just thinking about old school like Tony Hawk games and shit. I'm like, bro, this would sound great on the main menu of a Tony Hawk game. Or I'm skateboarding some shit. I'm like, hold on, like this shit sounds fire if I'm in the middle of skateboarding. Like, give me Tony Hawk American Wasteland and put that on and let me listen to some Logic. But like, other than that, bro, Logic is a fantastic rapper, but I didn't enjoy his music at all. I was listening to it. I'm like, and I thought Under Pressure was gonna change my mind because people were saying Under Pressure was so great. I listened to it and nothing changed, bro. I'm like, you know what? I give up. I can't listen to Logic. He's enough for me.
Yeah, if Under Pressure doesn't hit, then you just don't like Logic, which is okay.
I listened to I actually listened to No Pressure this morning since that's so big. I listened to No Pressure, bro, and it's the exact same thing.
It wasn't you were.
I listened to it. I'm like, bro, this album is fucking great lyrically. It's great in terms of flows, but this is not some shit I would listen to at all.
Yeah, I feel that.
I just had to give up. Yeah, Logic not for me, dude.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, there's no, and that's perfectly okay because there's no reason to force yourself to like someone because there's so many fucking artists out there, you know. Ooh. Like I'm someone like I like Scar-Lord. Like Scar-Lord's one of my favorite rappers ever, but there's people out there that cannot stand him. You know what I mean?
You say they grew on you. You even say they grew on you, like the screen rap thing you didn't like at first.
Yeah, I hated scream rap, but like, I started listening to Scar-Lord, and that was like one of my favorite subgenres of rap. You know, like I like Scar-Lord got me into Suicide Boys and Puya and Ghostman, and those were people that like I didn't like fuck with at all for a long time.